that all of you here can be successful. I believe that. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Pilot. A doctor.
I did that to show that they all have dreams. They all have dreams. They weren't sitting there thinking, what am I going to do? And I'm sure that is the case for all our young people in Jamaica. And I'm certain that all of you here can achieve your dreams. But it is still the case that we have over 1,000 murders per year. It is still the case that we have robbery. It is still the case that we have theft and lottery scam. All of the other issues that plague our society. And none of those persons who are involved in those things set out to be scammers. They didn't set out to be murderers. They didn't set out to be criminals. I'm certain that if you went to the prisons and you interviewed the prisoners, and you asked them, when you were 10, what did you want to be? When you were 12, what did you want to be? What did you want to do with your life? They would all have a similar career profile. But what happened? What happened, Mr. Minto? Why our young people who are born, in my opinion, naturally good intention, what happened to lead them astray? It is important that my young friend here, how old are you?
11.
So you're my son's age. That my young friend here starts off life with a strong moral compass. And that moral compass is simple. It's not complicated. It starts off by ensuring that from an early age, they understand what is right and what is wrong. Young people, youngsters like these, particularly boys, need to have certainty in their lives. They need to understand what is right and what is wrong. In growing up my own children, in disciplining them, I don't just discipline them by the use of punishment. Punishment, whether it is corporal punishment or depriving, is limited. The importance of discipline in the use of punishment is that you explain to them why what they did deserves punishment, why it is wrong. Because ultimately, it is reason and not force that is going to ensure that our young people choose what is right. As human beings in a democratic society, we have choice. And depending on what life throws you, some people may make choices to go in the wrong direction. The role of the state, the role of the parent, the role of the church, the role of government, my role Richards Road, Franks Road, Mr. Minter's Road, the Custis Road, the Superintendent's Road, is always to ensure that our people have a strong moral understanding of what is right and wrong, so that they, even in the face of difficulties, can make the decision. I want to be a pilot. I am going to do whatever it is to be a pilot, except what is wrong. I am going to go to school. I am going to do well in school. Even if I don't have lunch money, even if my parents can't afford it, I am going to find a way that is the right way to achieve my goal. What is happening in our society now is that we are all very ambitious. We all want to make it. And somebody comes to you and says, listen, all you have to do is put on an American accent, and I give you some numbers, and you make the call, and trip up the people, and they send the money. Nobody not getting hurt. And before you know it, someone who wanted to be a doctor, an athlete, a pilot, is now a scammer. That now becomes a profession. I'm saying to you, young boys, stay away from those things. This part of the country, I'm sure you'll agree with this, relatively, comparatively speaking, is very peaceful. These are the places that when the heat is turned on in other places, they migrate, come into these quiet areas because they believe that nobody will find them here and they can blend their way into the society. But then they will try, and I'm going to use a word that my grandmother used to use, inveigle you. You remember that word? They try to bring you in. They try to convert you. They say, here man, here's a little drugs man, it makes you feel good. Here man, come on. You see how because them careless to leave the bar door open at night. And it's only the bartender inside. Come on, we just go in there and take away the money. And the boy who once had an aspiring hope to be a footballer now is in with the wrong company and playing football behind high walls of prison. All of that could be avoided if that boy who had the dream of being a footballer had a strong moral compass. I want to say to all you youngsters, follow your dream. Follow your dream. You can be what you want to be. When I was their age, I said to myself that I will be Prime Minister. I never veered from it, and I worked towards it. I want you, all of you, to believe in yourself. Everyone who wants to be a teacher, a policeman, a footballer, a chemical engineer, a pediatrician, you can do it. Keep focused on your goals. Push aside those people who want to distract you. Focus on achieving your goals.